Chevy room Ganon fights. Alright, looks like we are starting just southeast of Vanilla 1. What do you think of that start screen?
I kind of like it, though it's quite in the middle of the Alamos, so you can check a couple of open caves and then check the Alamos on the way. So it's quite fun. I kind of like it. So
Yep, I think the first thing they're probably going to be looking through is maybe the Armos, but also they'll be looking for their swords. The wood sword will be in an open cave somewhere in Hyrule.
So Shatty trying to screen scroll to the Alamos in the graveyard. That's a good call, so you can check this and then you can go to the vanilla blurring shop.
Yeah, Vicnin, meanwhile, is going towards where a higher density of open caves would be in Hyrule. So he is more looking for his sword than he is looking to see what the Armos item for the seed is.
And he found a candle shop, so maybe we'll save a heart and decide to get some money. Here it is. Oh, so a middle secret, I guess?
Yeah, the mill secret is one above the minimum it can roll at 26. It can roll 25 to 40. Meanwhile, the small secret can roll 1 to 20. And Vicnin finds his sword in the, I believe that's a potion shop in the vanilla game.
Yeah, that's the potion vanilla game.
Yeah. The small secret we also saw on Shatty's side is 16, so far there's not enough for me to say that it's going to be a poverty seed or a cash-rich seed.
Oh, and this is a feature of Vicnin. He gambles a lot. This time was not lucky, but in a lot of races he got rich.
Speaking of gambling, Shatty tried his luck getting up to vanilla level 6, but got killed off instead.
So he only tries one. I think whenever he finds a casino, he tries once and then just try to the next one. So we'll see what happens. And I think he's gonna check the lower corner because he's got bombs now. So that's the thing you should do early on, because there might be a dungeon or something really nice hiding there.
Oh, look at the large secret there.
Now he's gonna get the candle for sure. And he's gonna get the heart in case he got the choice.
It looks like both runners have their wood sword before 3 minutes, so I don't think there will be too much of an advantage today with who gets the sword first.
So did we get a glimpse of what was in Armos in Churchill?
The graveyard Armos was not the Armos item, and neither runner has gone over to the east, so looks like it's going to be in the forest or up in the Lost Hills.
And we've got a candle on Vicnin's side and the letter, which is quite useful.
Yep, that'll allow you to buy the potions from the potion shop.
Try to survive Ganon if you're low on defense. And here is the potion shop. Oh, he's not checking for the prices.
Yes, I think that's because he doesn't want to read the message. He already knows what the potion shop is because it's a blank message before you press the letter.
True, he's trying to gain time. That's a nice strat. So deadwoods are cleared, nothing really interesting except for the leather.
Yeah, but I don't know that Shatty will find that too quickly, as it was down in that corner in the bomb spot, so I don't think he usually goes down that way early on.
And Candle Row for Vicnin is gonna find another potion shop. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, the line must be some... oh, look at that. The red ring. No, you can't grab it yet. 4 to 6 hearts. That's the white sword item.
I think both runners will certainly be happy to see that this seed.
And the book is the coast item. We just had a glimpse on Shatty's screen.
So a chance to get some good information if you find the ladder really early in the seed. Instead, we find level 2, though. It's a good dungeon.
Yeah, pretty small, and item lying on the floor. So it's a good one to go to.
And Shatty has found our any roads. One starts in the forest and goes to the coast, where there are lots of Lionels, not the best of screens.
The sword was in a vanilla potion right above level 3, vanilla level 3, Kirby.
So he's got Eastern Death Mountain and Lost Hills, so not the best of warp zones, but not the worst.
I think the line on Vicnin's side must be some scenes that he's showing. Oh, and he gets a heart, so that's 4 hearts. Maybe he's going to try to grab the red ring after this dungeon.
It's tough to say. He's close to it, so maybe it's worth it to effort. I usually wait till I have a 66% chance, so 5 hearts.
True, but don't forget, he's a gambler. He tried to win some money at the casino, so he might try.
And the Forest Armos, directly across from the path to level 2's vanilla location, is the recorder.
So we found the armors. Recorder is quite useful if you want to navigate quickly, and there's also this spot where Vanilla 7 is, so you never know. We had a seed with 3 power bracelet blocked dungeon, so you never know what can happen.
Meanwhile, Vicnin's strength in combat just went up in level 2 as he found the item on the floor. He's going to start using it now against these gels.
The one is a nice item because it's got power as much as the white sword, and it's got a beam. So, oh, look at that. A very expensive bomb upgrade, and he doesn't have the money.
Maybe if he had won his gambling game, he would have been able to afford it, but unfortunately, taking a death in the next room.
Naughty spikes. He's gonna go back for the Triforce, really. And level 8 on Shatty's side.
Level 8 is one of those interesting early dungeons. It tends to have a lot of boss mobs in it. Some that you won't be able to kill early on, but it also has 2 items, so it brings some runners in, for sure. Fortunately, it doesn't look like Shatty has a candle yet, so he can't see exactly what this room layout is.
And Triforce on the Vicnin's side, so that's 1 Triforce. Level 2 is done and cleared. Heart, Triforce, and Wand. Wrong tree, I think. Vicnin, come on.
Yeah, you sometimes lose track of which screen you're on and don't think of which one it is.
See,
Now,
he's getting closer to Red Ring. I think he will go and try now if he remembers it.
I was going to say the same thing. He may check some of these spots here before he makes his way back up there, though.
And Shatty got a candle. Now you can see where he's going. And I think he's going to try again, maybe?
He's looking like he's going to level 2, so that'll work out for him in the end. He'll get his combat boost early as well.
Oh, that's the shutter door. That's why the bomb didn't work. So heavy combat so far and bubbles around for both of them. So let's see who's gonna take advantage here.
I think it's one of those where both runners will end up being okay with their combat in the end because they will have the red ring and the wand, so only really the Wizrobes and some of the mobs that do not get affected by the wand will be difficult to combat.
So Vicnin's realized he cannot go further, so maybe he's gonna go for the red ring. Let's see.
Manhandle is definitely guarding the wand, as the wand is one room above.
And there he goes. So is it okay? Let's see.
Nope.
Oh, it's a 6 heart. It's not that far, so up A was definitely a good choice there.
Yeah, he only needs to find one of the take any one shops for another heart container, or maybe get lucky in level 7, have a heart container in the first room.
Let's see. Shatty coming across the bomber grade, but unfortunately, and getting the same death as Vicnin.
Deja
Noise
vu.
spikes again. So in that kind of room where Vicnin is, you can try and respawn the room to avoid the orange Wizrobe, I guess. But getting the clock is quite nice too.
Yep. Never can complain about a clock, even when it's the last enemy.
Carefully avoiding the Gleeok. Oh, and we've got a ladder block, but he's gonna go around it. But 12 minutes into the game. Oh, possible item room. That could be great. Let's see. Nice safety clip there on Vicnin's side, while Shatty is killing some hands.
Yep, that room was Chevy blocked, so he wants to see what is in here. And it's a lot of keys that may have an item. Unfortunately, the Rupee boss is the one with the item in here. He does get a key.
So 4 keys for Vicnin, 2 for Shatty. So far, so good.
Oh, he's trying to take the Manhandla down instead of going north of him, so he's gonna run into the fact that Manhandla's claws rolled high.
Yeah, Manhandla is really, really hard because he does a lot of damage. Oh, and the surprise Goma for Vicnin. And he cannot open the shutter door, I think, so he's gonna go and try some more rooms and maybe leave the dungeon for now.
Yeah, 7's one of those larger dungeons that you typically do not want to see early and potentially dig, but if it has the key item for the seed to get through everything, then it's a big play.
Here's the compass, so maybe the Triforce is reachable from the starting position.
How about giving up more rupees without gambling?
Oh, come on. You could have paid, but he wants to explore.
I'm a little surprised he did not try to bomb above. And this time Shatty's going to go around the Manhandla and realize that that's the big play to make, because he's found his wand. So I expect him to get his Triforce and get out of here without fighting this guy.
Here comes the item room, I guess. On the Vicnin's side. Yes, it is. And that's the raft. You never know. Might be a dungeon.
If there's a big dungeon, say level 9's on a raft spot, and he dug level 7, that would take Shatty quite some time to decide to dig, I think.
Hopefully he can bomb down. I cannot. That's a gamma block, I think. A bull block.
I did not see what's in the room to the right. We'll see.
Shatty's picking up the Triforce and leaves level 2. Did he get the heart? No, he didn't. That's surprising. Because I guess it was quite easy to find. And he's getting one from the Overworld hearts.
And Vicnin's getting chased out of the NSU room by the pancakes, which are out for blood today.
Yeah, Pancake Day. Come on. Can he bomb? Yes, he can. So let's see who's behind the Triforce, please.
Well, the old man was right below where he tried to bomb earlier, so that doesn't surprise me.
Recorder was the armor's item, I guess. Level 2 item was the wand. The second Triforce for Vicnin. And Shatty's back in 8, realizing that he was blocked by a shutter door.
Leaving that candle burn brush right there northeast of level 1 is always hard for me. I always walk straight back in there because I'm not used to spawning on the right side. Vicnin did the same thing as me.
I think he's gonna go and explore the northeast corner now, and maybe burn some trees in the forest. Let's see. Oh,
Shit.
Come on, get the bomb! That was a forced bomb drop.
Looks like Shatty has found a staircase level 8. Is this the same one that Vicnin found, or is this the item? Looks like it may be part of the same one Vicnin found in there earlier.
Must be. Another potion shop. Still no free hearts. So no blue ring, no red ring for Vicnin.
My favorite part of the red ring being the white sword item is it means you don't have to save your rupees up for the blue ring.
And
As
level 3. Oh.
Yep, you found level 3. It's on the western side of the forest there, beyond Vanilla
Yeah,
Start.
I think that's where a big 100 secret is usually. Right above the free hearts from the coast.
No, it's one west of that.
Okay, one west of that, okay. And nice clipping for the safety. Clears the room. Ooh, we tried. That was a good go. But that's a difficult room with Wizrobs spawning there. So they do 4 hearts of damage with the beam. So it's either go in one go or die and retry.
Yeah, I think his best bet was to... Oh, yeah, he's gonna get hit again. I think his best bet is to just get hit, like, hugging him as opposed to taking the beam, right?
Yeah, I guess so. And do they respawn? I didn't see if there was the same number.
They respawn if you do not leave the room and save them as being killed off. So because he's shuttered in there, he can't save them. He has to just get up to the other side.
No. And we maybe have an item. Yeah, we have an item. That's the PB, the Powers Bracelet, also known as the Croissant.
So very quickly, all of the items necessary to find dungeons on the Overworld have been found.
Yes, we have the recorder, we have the raft, and we have the power bracelets.
To answer the question,
we know where they are.
You have...
You did it!
You have Drunk Fox tracking for you today.
Vicnin made it. He's got 3 keys, and yes, Shatty is a bit of short on keys, with 0 key actually. Another heart, and there goes the red ring now. 6 hearts were required, so he's gonna get it after this dungeon, I'm sure.
I would be kind of surprised if he doesn't go ahead and get that, since he's starting to see a lot of Wizrobes in the dungeons, and a Patra.
Wow. And Paul's voices. Nice. The best of them.
It's a little bit surprising he is deciding to clear this room.
It's not a dropping room, right? Second item is the boomerang. So now level 8 is cleared of secrets. So boomerang and what was the second item again?
Croissant.
Yeah, the croissant. And Victin died on the item room, so he's gonna try for it. Or maybe he's gonna get the red ring and try for it after this one.
Yeah, I don't blame him. It makes combat easier. It's just not worth dying over and over again when you can get that for free.
So what is Shatty doing right now? I don't really understand. He knows the 2 items, or is he trying
Well, he's
to
going
get
to this
something else?
room. He's going here.
Oh, and get it right.
And he's going to refill
Might
his
as well.
bombs too.
Nice. I thought he had taken the Triforce already, so I was wondering why he went back.
So now both runners only need 3 more Triforce pieces and the location of 9 to enter it.
So let's see what's inside of 3. Maybe that's going to be silvers, or maybe the bow. We'll see. Oh, red ring does you good. Look at that. He's going for it.
Yeah, he took his frustrations out on the red Wizrobes that got him several times before.
Now we're going to have a peek at the item now. Let's get ready for it.
How about a ladder or something?
Oh!
Even
the boomerang.
better. Even better. I'll take that any day.
Hey, everything's still open right now. And the Triforce right above the item room. So that's the 3rd piece.
Joking aside, I love the boomerang for stunning the Lionels. I hate taking the Lionel beams.
Oh yeah, that's a good strat. I never use it, but when I see that, I say, I'm stupid. I should do that and take some boomerang to stun them and go through them.
Well, just taking 2 damage every time I'm up in the Death Mountain to a Lionel and eventually dying means I can't find any of the levels up there.
True, and Shatty getting the letter, so now he's got more defense.
And Vicnin has now also found the warp zone, so he's taking a peek around, seeing where they all go. He'll be probably stopping near the one that's in the Forest Armos area. This one right here.
Exactly, because he was intending to go there, so that's a good call. Told you he was a gambler. Told you. Does
Well,
that
at least
every
that
time.
one was... He was not negative 31 rupees this time, just negative 4.
Oh, and
Level 1 fine.
Where was that? I was not looking at the precise location. Death Mountain, or?
I don't think he's up in Death Mountain, but he's... I would
The
think
recorder. The recorder.
Yeah, maybe Recorder
thinking
Lake,
the
because he was in the Dead Woods.
Mm-hmm.
We'll know for sure when he leaves.
And that can be really, really, really great, because 2 items, and you need the recorder. I don't think Vicnin's got the recorder right now. The first raft location is useless.
Yeah, thankfully for Vicnin, the recorder is the Armos item, so as long as he doesn't wait 45 minutes to pick it up, he'll be alright.
Okay, red candle now. Red candle.
Red candle was the floor item I take. I was watching Vicnin's screen rep.
He's gonna get the recorder. I hope he's gonna check that because he's cleared the dead woods. And he might not remember that there's still one spot. And the any key, right? It's
That
a
is
funny shape, but I think that's the any key.
That's
So
a very
now-
useful item. He had 0 keys left.
Because he was in a bit of trouble, yeah. He had low keys, so that's a good item for him.
It's also good news for Vicnin if he forgets to check it, right? Because there's only a red candle and any key in there. There's not a ladder or a bow or silvers. So if he misses it, it won't necessarily end his chances.
True. And that's the third Triforce for Shatty getting back into the game.
He has not explored Candle Row yet, though, so he's not seen the red ring openly available. He's still having to fight with the green tunic and doesn't have the 6th heart yet either.
True, and it's quite close to the starting screen, so you might check it whenever he dies again.
I wonder how he lines up the screen wrap with the Mario sprites. Does it line it up with the nose, or what does he do here?
Yeah, that must be really hard to do. So, Shatty in the churchyard. And Vicnin getting some money, a big amount. Big secret of 114. Not the biggest of them all, but it's quite nice. And hints. But we need the book to read them.
And we got a lot of dungeon knowledge so far as the items go.
Have we seen 6 already? I can't remember if we've seen 6.
I don't think we've seen 4 through 6 yet. No, as I say that.
Hey, we've seen 4 now. And 5 on Shaddy's side. Oh, we called it.
Yep, that's a reverse commentator curse. But we only don't know the items in 4, 5, 6, and 9 right now. We know everything else already because they've seen it all between the two.
Okay, 5 in power bracelet spots. So that can be hard on Vicnin if 5 got a big item.
So now Shatty is fluting away to where? Maybe he has seen the red ring. Nope.
Ladders leading to the book and can help fighting in level 9 if Ganon is in a moat room or shiver room, so can be useful. Okay, there we go. Level 4 item is a heart container. Oh! And he's gonna be disappointed, Shatty. Come on, you need one more heart. Oh, that's a pain.
He had to do a double take of the red ring, can't believe it.
So level 5 seems to be ladder blocked. So we need to find 6.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah, we might need to explore 9 too.
Well,
That's
let me go ahead and point something out to you. We know the red candle and the key are in 1, the wand is in 2, the magic boomerang is in 3, the heart container is in 4, the raft is in 7, the power bracelet and boomerang are in 8, and we have a red ring as our white sword. Armos has the flute, and the raft or the ladder coast spot has the book. We are guaranteed to have one of the items needed to complete the seed in level 9. Because there's only 4 items left available, and they are the silvers, the bow, the ladder, and the white sword.
oh yeah. And I think you can grab 5 Triforce without any ladder or thing. So yeah, you can go into 9 and try to search for this thing.
Well,
Vic has got the ring. He's wearing it right now. It's not his starting color, so he has it. Yeah.
and Vicnin gets trolled by the Armos in level 5. Because it's randomizer, they can be on any of the top row and not in the vanilla location, so you had to fight the Armos off to get in.
Shatty going into 7. Hope he won't spend too much time in there.
But from his point of view, it's potentially a good play, because the ladder can be in here. That's not the room
And
he
level
wants.
9. Level 9 is where Vanilla's white sword is. It's quite a tough location. What do you think of that? It's not easy to reach.
It's not so bad to get to. I hate when it's in Death Mountain and there's nothing in Death Mountain to get you there fast. Like,
He's not gambling this time.
well, he's quite short on keys, so he doesn't want to gamble his key money away if he has to buy some, I think.
Going for Death Mountain now. And there's gonna be a high five in a minute. High five. Is 90 low key vanilla? The price for the key in the low key in vanilla? I
I want to
tell
say
you.
it's 80.
Not sure about that. I've been doing so much randomizer then, and when you do any percent speedrun, you don't buy any key, so it's hard to remember.
I know there's one that's more expensive. I think that's the 100 one in vanilla. But
And
we do
more
have
hearts
some
for
good
the-
vanilla runners in chat, so maybe one of them will point it out for you.
And Shat is going to get the red ring because he's now got the required hearts.
Not a bad play at all, in my opinion.
So they're in the same location right now. It's quite funny. They're following each other. A random effect. We were wondering about the low key price in vanilla. So Fury was right. 80 for the lowest and 100 for the normal price.
Yep, it's 80 in the blue ring shop. I was looking it up on the side myself.
So Shatty going to grab the last Overworld heart, I think. We've seen them all now.
Yep, normally you'd grab a potion with that, but because he has a lot of money, doesn't need to buy a blue ring, and has the paper, he can go ahead and get this potion from a potion shop.
True. I would have done the same because red ring is really, tough. And magic sword location? No, it's not 9 hearts. It can be 10, can be 11, can be 12, 13, 14. You never know.
So 52 and 75 for the potion prices.
Oh, that's not cheap. And Shatty finding level 3.
Yes, he's going to find Landmullah and Wizrobe and a magic boomerang. But more importantly, I think he'll find the Triforce piece that will put him up to 4 Triforce pieces. It looks like Vicnin's going to restock his bombs on the 37 bomb price.
Wow, that's
Just to make sure he has enough to clear the overworld spots that he has remaining.
That's a heavy price to pay. But hey, you don't want to miss out. So he doesn't have the power bracelet, right? No, he doesn't have it, so he's not going to find one.
He has the recorder to find 1. He does not have the power bracelet to find 5. So maybe he will progress towards Dead Woods again, where the flute spot is, and find himself the any key at least.
Doesn't look like he's going for the Dead Woods. I think he's going to go and finish the Death Mountain area.
So while both runners are doing some general exploration of dungeons and Overworld, I'd like to give a shout out to our restream partner here at Speed Gaming for putting us on Speed Gaming 3 today. It's much appreciated when they can get our races put on their channel, as we find 6 for Vicnin. I'd also like to throw a shout out to our tracker today, Drunk Fox, who has helped us quite a bit in this tournament so far. All the people behind the scenes have been doing a great job, so thank you very much for your help.
And we are joined by Lady Prismion, the remaining French runner from this tournament. So we've got myself on the commentary, Vicnin playing and Lady watching, and realizing that Vicnin had at 1.69 rupees. Ha ha ha.
And look at this, he's gonna go for the meme.
He's getting it. Nice. Boomerang looks like a pipe, right? Like a bent one.
It looks like he pulled that one from Super Mario Bros. 3, the guys that are the brothers that throw the boomerangs in there.
Oh, you're right. And Vicnin in 6.
Yep, I think it's quite a close race actually. It looks like Shatty may get enough Triforce pieces without 6 to get into level 9, but 6 can definitely have a key item.
That's going to be the turning point of the race, I think. If 6 has a very good item, then I think Vicnin's going to be a little bit ahead.
He's going to have to burn a key here, unfortunately. He's only got 1 left now. I think that may play a part too if he does not find level 1.
True. Let's hope he's going to use the flute. Oh, getting the Triforce by accident, I guess.
Well, he's not got full knowledge of what's in level 1 yet, so maybe he doesn't want to dig it either.
You might go back because it is in Death Mountain and it's quite far from starting screen, so you might want and have a look, because he's still looking for bow and silver, so why not?
Yeah, he has the flute to go back there too, don't forget. So it's just a personal preference, I think.
Indeed.
We know what he does not know, though. The worst item it could be for him is actually the white sword, and it still wouldn't be that bad.
Oh, potential item room there. Oh, nice clearing. And it's the silvers! Wow, that's huge.
Yep, he is firmly in the lead unless Shatty finds his way to level 6. So it's a big turning point in the race potentially right there.
Now we've got suspense. Now we've got it.
And 5 is ladder block, so we know one item in 9 now has to be the ladder.
Bow must be in 9 as well.
Bow can still be in 5 because it's only ladder blocked, I believe.
Oh yeah, so getting the ladder from 9 and going back to 5 to get the bow. That could be trolly.
I dare say right now, given Shatty's not cleared Death Mountain yet, that may be what he needs to kind of have the time to get back in and make this a race.
When Vicnin's going back to 8 and probably gonna find the... No! What is he doing? Yeah, he's going for it.
Now, if he finds the Triforce and one item in here, and it's just the regular boomerang, let's say, he will not have found the power bracelet. And if the ladder, no, not the ladder, the bow is in 5, that could play tricks on him just a little bit. So I would hope that he finds the power bracelet in here.
What? He's going to destroy Dick Dogger, even though there's an item on the floor?
Well, the pathway up is blocked by the shutter,
Oh,
so
true.
he must kill it if he wants to get any further.
It was dark, I didn't see.
No worries.
Well, somewhat. And Shatty getting the heart container from 4. Or was it the raft? No, that
It
was
was the heart.
The heart, okay.
So Shatty now has knowledge of all the items except for 5, 6, 7, and 9.
Easy Triforce is gonna wait until he finds item.
Yeah, it is probably the right play in this case, because Power Bracelet is in the dungeon.
And then after clearing 8, he will have the 5 required Triforce pieces. And he's gonna make its way to level 9, I think.
There's another big turning point, in my opinion, just happened on Shatty's side. Shatty just discovered he's ladder blocked from the Triforce in 4.
Oh, right.
So he's forced to either go back to 7 to get his 5th Triforce, or look for level 6. If it leads him to level 6, it could potentially get him back in the race, I think.
You're right, absolutely.
So what I'm saying is, don't go anywhere. This one is still potentially going to be a close race between these two competitors.
We might have a very, very close race. Yes, you're right. Wait for it, guys.
Shatty is going to go up the waterfall screen, and he's going to discover level 9. It's just a question of what will he do.
Okay, that's on Vicnin's end. Thanks for checking that, Omega. Really appreciate. We'll ask him if he goes for the interview after the race. Oh, and Shatty's now got 10 hearts. So we can check if he can grab the magic sword. He's gonna find 6 eventually. He's clearing the Death Mountain area, so hopefully he'll find the silvers.
They also happen upon the magical sword right now, correct? It's up here?
Yep. So let's see. Oh no, it's not a 10 heart. And this is the first item in 8, I think, for Vicnin.
I want to say this was the power bracelet one, so this is what he wants to find, probably. Nope, I was wrong.
Boomerang. Oh my god. So he's got to go for the other item at this point.
Hopefully he does not need a key to get there, though. He is out.
Oh yeah. That could be hard for him.
And now he just realized the northern part of the dungeon is segmented away, so he needs to take the staircase near the starting point of the dungeon. Uh-oh, he's leaving. And going back in.
And going back in, okay. And Shatty in level 6, on his way to find the silvers.
So I would say the race is kind of evening up again, wouldn't you?
I agree. This was a good fight on Vicnin's side, but now I think Shatty is going to take the advantage back again.
I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I think both runners are still well in this. I'm happy to see that neither runner is getting trolled by the silvers being well out of the way.
Yeah, we had a very quick sword find. It was about like 3 minutes from the start for both of them, but now it's kind of slowing down because of this trolley item locations. Oh, he's just grabbing the Triforce.
It may work out for him, though, because we do not actually know that the ladder is for sure required to complete the seed. If the bow is in 9, then maybe he can complete the seed without it.
I think Vicnin was trying to leave the dungeon and then remembered that there was an easy Triforce piece, so that must be the case. We will ask him.
So the $1,000,000 question is the bow in 9 as the second item, or is it in 5?
Surprise, surprise.
If it is in 5, Shatty has a huge lead with the power bracelet.
Even though Vicnin is very low on key, so I don't know. There might be some keys in 9, but not
He's
sure.
probably hopeful that the first... well, he's only 14 rupees away from a key purchase too, so maybe he can get himself in there. I believe this is the push block room that Shatty is looking for.
I believe it is. That's the one with the gorillas, I think. And Shatty must be really happy now. He's gonna get his Triforce from 6, and let's see what he's going to decide. Go to 9 or try to find an item in another place.
There's only one item left that he can access, and that is in level 7. So his choice is level 9 or level 7. I know what my choice would be, I think.
Yeah, it will go for 9. 7 is too much of a bother. So first staircase on Vicnin's side, and it's not an item room.
Yeah, so because neither runner currently has the book, the hints are not something they're looking for at level 9. They're simply looking for as many staircases as possible to find the 2 items in 9, one of which we know is the ladder. Vicnin has now just found the Roar of Ganon as well, so he has that figured out. Finally, they're looking for a shutter door that will not open when all the enemies in the room are cleared. That'll indicate Zelda's in the room.
So just typing some information for our French viewers. So he wanted to know if who was ahead. So it all depends on Bo being in 9 or some other places.
Yep, it depends on whether he can find keys, which will not be in this room, and whether or not the bow is the second item in 9. We know we are guaranteed the ladder is in 9, because 5 is ladder blocked.
Yeah, key trouble there. That's the first one. And bomb trouble, because he's only got 1 left. No drops from the Gibdos. And Shatty's in 9. So he's taking the leap of faith.
Yeah, well, he's certain that there's a 100% chance of at least one item now being in 9 that he needs.
Oh yeah, Wandering Keeper. Shatty's magic key might prove a big difference maker.
It just depends on what the path is. I was going to say, don't forget those bombs there. Those are useful.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes the path to what you need is very direct, and the dungeon will force you through the open doors to it. And other times, you have to use your bombs or keys to get to where you need to go. So sometimes the key is a big benefit, and sometimes it does not.
And another staircase, so not the item room.
But another area of the dungeon for him to be able to explore, so there's some use there.
And
hey, a compass.
Oh, here's the compass. Oh! Right at the opposite.
You know, I was kind of hoping that the Gibdo that had the compass was going to point to that shutter door right below him, so that would have been funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Vicnin checked both of them. I'm sure he checked the one in the Lost Woods.
Yeah, I want to say he checked it on his way back towards the Red Ring for the Vanilla 4 location one. Neither one had anything of major use.
And another key block for Vicnin. Let's hope he finds another way.
Yeah, he's gonna, I think, have to pick some of the rooms that have high potential for drops
And
as
the
we
bow!
find the bow. So
Oh! There it was. So
we can give the complete item recap now too. The candle and the magic key were in 1. The wand was in 2. Magic boomerang in 3. Heart in 4. White sword was in 5. Silver's in 6. Raft in 7. Power bracelet and boomerang in 8. Ladder and bow both in 9. Red ring was the white sword item. Flute was the armless item. And the book was on the ladder spot.
and we've just came across a possible meat block in 9. But keys on Vicnin's side, no, that's terrible. Key is absolutely blocked by keys now.
And oh shoot. That blocks one of the doors to Zelda as well.
Vicnin on the Patra and Shatty as well.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. I think this Patra is kind
Oh,
of on the path.
A key.
Kind of on the path to the pig.
Oh, you can hear him. Vicnin
What?
got a key at last.
He's potioning before he enters the room. I think he may have found Ganon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, he has.
Nope,
Nope.
it was a trap.
There he is. There he is.
So with Wood Sword, it's going to take quite a few shots here. I think Ganon is rolled to between 13 and 15, if I remember correct.
16 hits or something? I don't know.
I know he's taken 7 shots with a white sword and gone down, so it is possible that he's rolling low.
Okay, 15 then. We've got random effect. Oh, yeah, there he is. The stun lock, no! With that many hearts left, this is it for Shatty. Oh! And down goes Ganon. It's now gonna be a race to Zelda.
Well, he is turning around, so he's going to get some bad news when he goes to that shoot room.
And Vicnin's finding some keys. He's now got 2, so you never know. Oh, a ladder block.
And he gets the news now. He sees the shutter door open, and he can't get there directly yet. Can he go to the left here? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can, and that's a GG for him.
Maybe. Is there water in the room? That's the last
Is there
stopper.
water? Is there? There is! No.
Oh,
no, there isn't. I thought there was. GG, Shatty.
So Shatty finishes with a first place time of 59.16.
So 7 hours. Nice. So now we can tell that finding the any key and navigating through 9 was good on Shatty's side.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we are joined by Shatty. GG, Shatty.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks,
GG.
man. That was a wacky seed.
Still you got the sub hour. So are you happy with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of feel like that's where we gotta be in these flags if you want to keep moving, especially as the Swiss rounds go on.
So, just in case you can't see the stream yet, Vicnin is also in level 9. He was there about 2.5 minutes before you with the silvers in hand. He just has no knowledge of where level 1 is. He found the ladder, however, in 9.
Yeah, right now the ladder.
Which we thought for maybe half a second might be required based on what you ran into in Zelda's room.
No kidding, that scared me really bad.
So now he has the decisions to make. Will he go back to level 5 where the white sword is? Or will he continue looking for the bow? Yeah, there are two reasons why I think you managed to pull this one out. One was you managed to run into the ladder blockage in 4 on the Triforce, which kind of led you up to looking for 6. And the second one was you checked the flute spot, which is where level 1 is, so you had no key problems this seed.
Indeed.
Yeah, and I mean, he seemed hard to come by early on, so I was pretty happy to see that.
Victin's still looking for a way around to the Ganon's room to see if he can find his way there. And he's also still looking for the bow, which he has not yet stumbled upon. I think he may have forgotten that he has the ladder, though, because he kind of went into that Chevy room and bailed on it.
And out of keys now.
How many keys did he have going into 9?
0.
0.
I wasn't paying attention, but I mean, the route to the bow seemed pretty straightforward.
I don't recall. I think the first door he had to do was key door, and that may have set him away from the path early on.
Yeah, it's one of those things you don't pay attention to when you have the any key. Kind of like when you have the ladder, you don't notice the ladder blocks.
Yeah, in some ways, Victin's a little bit fortunate that he's not going to have to go find 5, because he bailed on level 8 without the power bracelet.
Come on, you can cross. You've got the ladder. Oh.
And sometimes when you're in the thick of things here, you don't realize what you have. And that's certainly the case right now for Vicnin, as he did pick it up and has forgotten.
Yeah, especially after you've seen the dot down, you're kind of in a not a bad mood, but you know it's over, so you just want to find things quickly and leave the game.
Yeah, it makes stun locking Ganon a lot easier when you see somebody finish.
And get revenge by bombing him hard.
Kind of hoping that's what Vicnin does to him. Just absolutely bomb the living daylights out of him. Yeah, he knows he may need a key to get through that door, but he has 122 rupees, and the key shop is right below him.
Did he dig 7?
7 had the raft, yes he did. He also had the Triforce out there.
How far in was it? I dug quite a bit up top.
You went the wrong direction for it. It was south through a bomb hole.
Yeah, it was not that deep.
You had to, I think, get through 2 bomb holes to get to the Triforce, which is also in the south. Could have been done in about a dozen rooms, but both runners, I think, went up top first.
Vicnin trying to clear this room for bombs.
Yeah, secretly hoping there was a key drop or something in there, but I don't think it can happen in that room.
How quick was he to Red Ring?
A little bit quicker than you were.
I would say like 10 or 15 minutes quicker.
Yeah, he
Well, I
definitely
saw
found the red ring
that
early. He
trouble.
just didn't actually get it.
Luckily, it was 6 hearts instead of 4.
Yeah.
So if he does, do you think he'll go out to get the key from the key shop?
I don't know if he's marked the key shop. Maybe he's forgotten about it.
Looks like he's considering taking the staircase this time.
Beep, beep, beep. Come on, get a heart. Oh.
I think he has to clear this room at least to try and get a key drop.
Yeah, the lack of key is really killing it right now. And we've got the Belgian community here with Goth.
So did he find level 1, or he just never found it?
Never found it.
How many spots does he have left?
A couple.
I think I hit every spot but the rafts.
I think he has just the power bracelet spots and the recorder lake. I think that's basically it.
Come on, one bomb hole or one staircase. I'm curious to know if he's marking tracking level 9 because it seems to be. Oh, he died now.
Hopefully he decides to leave level 9 to go to that key shop below it, but he's going to keep going. I'm trying to remember where the bow was in 9. I think it was closer to Zelda and Gan, was it not?
It was the room right in between them.
Well, I thought that was the chute.
So it was a right-hand staircase room, so you couldn't bomb over to Ganon. But it basically sandwiched Ganon and the girl.
Ah, that's fair. So any matchups you looking forward to in the 2-0 bracket, or maybe by facing off against Pinolf?
To get their revenge?
I'd rather not. I don't want to play any more of these 2 in the afternoon games. Maybe get antlers. That'd be fun.
So yeah, the reveal for the third week is gonna be very late for me. So I just find out whenever I wake up on the Monday. He can't do a thing now. It's completely
No,
blocked.
unfortunately, he can't without going out to the key shop.
Needs a
He
key,
has
yeah.
to have a key.
Yeah, he's leaving now.
He's making a play out. He may get the key. He can get one. And I think he's probably going to go to the one key door on the western side of the dungeon. Because that's where the majority of his rooms are at.
I agree, the times do not reflect how close this was.
Yeah, I mean, if the bow was in a little bit of an easier spot to find, he knew the route to Ganon pretty quickly, and had the ladder as well, so...
But if Bo was not in 9, well...
I was
Shatty's
fully
time was
expecting that.
59. 59... 59:16 official SRL time for Shatty.
I figured I was going to pull ladder out of 9 and then have to go back to 5.
Could have been.
Now he's just looking for the key door or the way over.
I think that's Ganon below him in that room he was just in.
I want to say the key door is all the way on this left side.
He's going for this one door.
Yep, he can go right from here. And then he has to go down at least one to get to where the bow is at. He can bomb down through there. Or he cannot. Now he's got to clear that room and hope for a key.
Okay, nice clock. He's going for it.
No, just
Bombs.
more bombs. Oh man. That's rough. And this square block room can't be an item drop, so... Yeah, what to do now, I guess, is really the question.
Yeah, with no keys, this is a brutal 9. So he needs another 31 rupees, right?
Yes, he needs 31 rupees for that key shop. Pick
Take
up the
the
rupees.
fiver, take the fiver, come on. Please. No.
Oh, he's gonna turn it down. Even when I'm on 255 rupees, I see that fiver, I'm like, ooh, shiny, and go get it.
That's what I did yesterday. I took a fiver on my way to Zelda.
You know, maybe Vicnin can go back to his gambling game too.
Oh yeah. If he saves and retry, maybe he can earn the money he needs.
Well, he's leaving again. Is he gonna find the nearest gambling shop?
I think he is. and he might quit if it's not turning the way it should.
Actually, I think he's going to do something that's a little bit better than that. I think he's going to probably visit one of the dungeons that he was in earlier.
Oh yeah, to grab some keys.
Like, if I were him, I would go to level 2 right now, which is right on the screen he's on.
Because now he's got the ladder and he can clear some more rooms.
He's
Oh, he's
opting
going
into
for
level 8. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there is still an eye of an 8, and he's thinking maybe it's the any key, so... And the Dark Nut helps him out. He picks that 5 up. I'll say this, if he had even 2 keys when he entered level 9, this is a completely different race.
Agreed.
It would have been close. I think Shatty may have still edged him just because he got fortunate to get to the bow quickly and didn't care about the key doors, but I would think Vicnin would have been right on his heels.
Yeah, would have been a much closer ending. Was good to watch though, very intense. With a lot of divergence. Oh yeah, that's he remembered that he was ladder blocked.
He's looking for the item.
Yeah, he's rushing for it.
If it were me, I think I would maybe clear some of the easier rooms and hope for the key drop.
Here's money.
I'm assuming it was a bomb pack because I didn't see anything else get altered much. Alright, right-hand staircase finds the power bracelet, not the any key.
He's gonna check the spots then, maybe? I don't remember if one had a lot of keys on the floor, but it had any key, so...
Yeah, unfortunately that is Recorder Lake, though. So he's...
Oh, he's getting more money. Get the money! Oh, come on, Vicnin! Get the money for the key!
That's a little unfortunate.
He's going back? No, he's not going back for it. Warping. Get the money. Yeah. The recorder. Think, Vicnin. Come on. Recorder.
Yeah, I don't think he's even considering the Recorder Lake at this point, but maybe he's considering the key shop, so... It could still turn out okay for him.
Checking all the power bracelet spots. Another heart, yeah. Oh, maybe I was grabbing a potion. Why not?
I don't think the extra heart makes or breaks the run at this point with a red ring. Just get the easy refills.
Think about the recorder.
He's gonna stumble onto level 5 and find a white sword pretty soon here if he goes on this path.
Oh yeah, 5 was PB blocked. Here's 5.
So how many keys in level 5 does he get before he decides to make the turnaround, you think? Does he go all the way to the item, or does he hope to find it?
I guess 3 and buy 1.
I would probably turn around on the first key myself and buy 1 for 2 and just hope that's enough.
He may be cautious now because he gambled a lot, but didn't pay off, so maybe he's gonna be safe. Oh, here's 1.
He may also be slightly concerned about the bow. We keep talking about the keys, but he does not know what this item is yet.
Maybe he thinks the bow is there. Oh, potioning, yeah.
Yep, quality potion get now, I think. Because he would not have been able to clear this room otherwise. At least not on that fight, but good fight after the potion for sure.
Another key.
Looks like a tea room, and he knew it. The good news is there's only level 1 after this. And then he'll have all knowledge of all items, so if he's confused as to where level 1 is, perhaps he'll turn around level 9 then.
Let's see. And no, he's not getting the Triforce. Come on, Vicnin, you can do this.
There's no bomb wall up there, so he knows. So he's maybe bomb this way? No. And once again, shoutouts to both runners for competing in this seed. It was a very close race until the key blocks in 9. Additionally, thank you to our restreamers today and Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thank you, Panuf, for commentating this with me, and thank you to Drunk Fox for tracking for us.
And thank you for being there with me, because you've been of great help, and it's always fun to come to do commentaries with nice people, so yeah, thank you.
And last but not least, thanks to everybody that watches the races for our tournaments. It makes it more enjoyable for all the runners and for all the people putting this on to have such great viewers who come into the rooms and ask the good questions and watch us and cheer us on.
And thanks to Fred for this nice randomizer program, really.
So it looks like he's key blocked from the staircase to get to the south part of the dungeon where the item might be. Oh boy, please be bombable. No.
Oh no, come on. Oh,
He's keep
no.
locked again, but he has the item, so there's a consolation prize here.
It's gonna
And
be
that is the
mad.
white sword.
It's gonna be so sad.
In my estimation, he's only got one more spot to check in his entire map. So. Well, he's thinking about it. He's not quite sure.
So, recorder, or just refill and try 9 again?
Well, at this point, I'm just hoping he goes to Recorder Lake and sees the any key and then bolts for 9. Although, maybe he did check this ref spot. I thought he did.
Okay, get the money. Come on, maybe it's a big secret. You can get 2 keys.
Well, the Lionel's
You
trying to
got
help him
another
out.
chance. No, he's not gonna take that chance.
Instead, he's going to beat on Lionel for sending him back. Maybe if he had bought the magic shield, he could get away with getting out of there quickly. But he is on his way to level 1, so here we go.
Here we go.
Red candle first.
You can now make it. He's gonna know that the bow is the last item in 9, so... And he will have the any key. Unless there's a key block before getting it.
I know there's a bomb block before the candle, but I'm pretty sure Shatty entered 1 without any keys to his name.
Oh, here's one.
And now he needs a bomb pack. So he cannot get into level 1 until he goes out of level 1 to find bombs. That is...
Oh my
that's just
god,
mean.
he had a lot of bombs before, and now he's bomb blocked. My god. Kill the blues.
Well, he has a key. How about just going back to 9?
No, he's gonna farm. Yeah. You see how a 1 hour can turn into an hour and a half and more. This is really randomizer. You never know what's gonna hinder you.
Well, thankfully next round when I eventually get randomly rolled into the Crystal Saber matchup, I won't have to wait the 30 minutes.
Or maybe you're gonna meet Vicnin? Is it possible?
It's certainly possible. He's going to find the any key first, though, I believe. Going to be thrilled to find that, I think.
It must be, yes, like big relief. Yes, at last. Maybe some French word, some swear words. I'm very familiar with. Won't say that live though.
I don't blame him for looking at what the other item in here is. He did not see it yet. But it's the only item left that he doesn't have information on, so it's best to just know what it is.
Yeah, small level, so...
I think when he sees the bow in level 9, he's going to understand that it was just the keys that stopped him from being quite close to finishing.
And look at all the keys here, the doors, I mean. Lucky you can get the any key quickly.
I want to say the candle was closer to the start of one. I thought I remember Shatty picking up the candle before he picked up the any key.
I think so, yeah. I remember one very trolly randomizer seed from last year. It was a race, I think. It was not a tournament race, but we had like to buy like 10 keys because we were blocked everywhere. And it was like, yeah, I think I bought 10 keys and somebody else bought 19. So that was really terrible. And there it is. By level 1.
Yep, now he knows. But knowledge is power, so back to level 9 we go, and I don't think this will take too terribly long now. Vicnin's combat, for what I've seen, is more than enough to take down the pig in 7 or 8 swings.
Oh yeah. I remember on his first tournament last year, he did a very nice stun lock with a very tricky room, and he did it first try, so or second try, so he can pull this off.
Yeah, it's screens like that. I love my boomerang. Stun
yeah.
all those guys. Don't take anything.
And stamp them in the back as you go.
He's making the play I would make first. He's going to go up and I think probably to the right first because he has 3 rooms over here he hasn't checked yet. You don't want those to have the bow and you just walk past them.
Oh no, it's going right.
Yeah, it's the wise play if you don't know. So, I don't blame him at all.
A few fights before freeing the princess.
This was kind of a rude level 9 setup. It forced you to go all the way to the top left of the skull. And then key doors all the way basically down until you got to the shoot room. So if you didn't come well prepared for it, you only had one route and you had to have the keys, and that's what happened to Vicnin here, I think.
Okay, there he goes.
Yep, the shortcut door. Oh, hey, look, a key. I'm just gonna pick it up anyways. Probably salty from all of the key doors that he couldn't find that key for. But he does find his bow. And he's going to decide to maybe go up. It's hard to say which way he's deciding to go. He's going to come across the chute for sure, though. I don't quite remember if her room had a door on the south side, so maybe Zelda's only accessible from the top.
I think they were. What is he doing?
But he doesn't know. He doesn't want to fight the Patcher, basically.
All right.
But he had that Chevy room that he knew of that he could walk through. So maybe he's just going to go to the Chevy room.
Yeah, Ganon had a door on the right.
So Ganon is right after the Patra.
Yep. It was one room above the Patcher room that had the shutter door there. He didn't want to go through it.
So maybe he's thinking that it was a fake Ganon shout, or I don't know.
He needs to go into the second E column, and he needs to go to the Chevy room over there if he wants to get in from that side.
That's it.
One more down, then to the left, and we'll see what his combat is like.
Go, Vicnin. We're watching you. And the stun lock. Oh, nearly. Yeah, potion.
Yeah, I think if he's short on hits, this will be the last swing.
Yeah, I think so. One more hit.
Nope,
one more.
8 required this time. So 14 or 15. No, 15.
There it is. No, you can't go that way.
You can go
through
down.
the Patra. Yeah, through the Patra, and
He's got to kill this room off, then he can walk through the Patra room.
and all the extra money is gonna be spent.
Oh, what am I saying? There's no room south of her. Wow, I
No.
can't read maps.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Walk
there's
through the
one
Patra.
on here. Again, and on another key block. And down. Let's get your GGs ready, guys.
And his official time is going to be 1:38:53.
Damn whistle, damn keys, damn why I upade. So is he gonna come for the interview? Oh, he doesn't have a mic. He's not at his usual place. He's at his mum's, so there won't be an interview from Vicnin.
All right, well,
Yeah, next
What?
we'll have a mic.
Yeah, it was quite an interesting race to say the least.
It was. A couple of turning points and then the decisive any key. It was a nice race though. And as someone said in the chat, it doesn't reflect how close it was. So GG everyone, and I think we're gonna stop the streaming right now.
Yep, I'll go ahead and take us out since he's not going to be joining us for the Q&A.
He's in the chat. He's just heaving a sigh of relief.
Yeah, I don't blame him. So, on behalf of both of our runners, Shatty and Vicnin, on behalf of our restream partner, Speed Gaming, on behalf of Panoof and Drunk Fox for assisting with the commentary and tracking, I am Furious K saying thank you for watching and goodbye for now.
Thank you, Fury, and see you next time. Bye bye.